Hi and welcome to my channel, Journal Eclectique. My name is Carole and today we'll be doing a cover for a journal and some tags from the collage masterboard that we did on the last video. And also don't forget to check my Ko-fi page for a freebie. So this will be the next freebie since there is a video. Now for the cover collage, I decided that I was going to use this part of the masterboard to make a cover for a future journal. So I'm going to meter the corners to have nice angles when I fold the ledge. Checking on my paper size. And I'm happy with that. So I'm using my regular glue. It's a normal glue. It's not Aline's glue in this bottle. I just filled it with regular glue. And I'm using the popsicle sticks to actually clip the sides so they stay glued. Well, they stay close while they are gluing. Because the more liquid your glue is, the more time it takes for the glue to take. I wanted some relief with molding past, and I'm using a stencil I made with a die cut. But what I didn't know is that my paper was a bit too fluffy yet to make a good stencil. It's a good past, it's just that since it's not the molds one, it takes more time to dry. This said, my papers were a little too fluffy, so it made a very thick past and I didn't like the result. So I decided to spread it around on the collage cover, so it will give it a bit more harmony between the papers and the colors. There is no real mistake in junk journaling. It's really something you don't like, you cover it. Something like this is too thick and it's not giving you the result you want, spread it around and start again. But I didn't start again, I didn't really like what it did, so I'm just going to spread it around to keep my collage a bit more harmonious. Of course, what would be a project without some inking? So I'm using vintage photo from, this is a distress oxide, and I'm using it with my sponge, the sponge. So it will go around and on the collage for more blending. Gives it also the vintage look we'll go for. So my borders were finally dried. So I'm taking out my popsicles sticks. I want to put my nice paper in the inside. So while I'm checking that it fits, I found out that it's a bit too big. So I'm going to trim it with my utility knife, and of course didn't change the blade. Or it's a tear off blade, so you just tear off one piece, and the next piece is actually a lot more, not a little, a lot more sharp, because when it's dull, that is what it does. Oops. But it's not tragic, considering that I will hide it in the pocket of my cover. So no biggie. Here I found out the hard way that when you don't spread your glue, this kind of glue, when it come out in beads like this, will just glue there. So yeah, your paper is actually going to glue just where the beads of glue are. And so now I actually do spread my glue. And I also check with the reflection, the wetness, if all the paper has been filled with glue, so I don't have dry pocket on my paper afterwards. Live and learn. So I close down the pocket too, and I'm going to see how the papers of a signature will fit inside my little journal, my little cover, which will be a little smaller than the usual letter size, which tells me at this point that I'm going to need to either print a DG a little smaller, or I'm going to use a regular printed paper with random motif patterns and fit them as I want, because folding them this way will either give me a pocket on every page, or it will give me a scrap paper on every paper. So I haven't decided yet. This was just so I could visualize what the future signature, with the size of the future signature. I also wanted to put some stamping on the cover, which didn't turn out exactly as I wanted. Again, there was some drying ephemera under my green mat, and it wasn't giving me the best hard surface to actually stamp. And also the collage is a bit, well, it's not completely flat, so that also didn't work in my favor. But in the end, it actually just gives me this blurry texture, and I'm still happy with it. So again, another happy mistake, as Barbara would say. For the rest of my collage masterboard, I decided to make tags because I'm lacking some. I don't have that much. I have those, but at some point you get tired of those too. Those were freebie, and I like them. I just, you know, I printed too many of them. So I'm going to trace them on the backing. And I'm not going to check what I'm actually tracing now, because I want to have the surprise. You know, collage is always upside down and sideways, so that's not really important, and I don't want to stress about having something specifically on the tag. It will be a surprise and I will work with it. Otherwise it becomes way too stressful, and I don't like stressing on my crafting. Now I've cut all my tags and I'm going to round the corners. I find it looks better, and honestly when it's a bit the tag is a bit hard, the square corners actually can poke you. And my round corners punch is for memory. We are memory keepers, and I always use it this side, so I can actually see where my corner goes, and that way my corners are always rounded properly. I usually use my punch this way. All the others, even the round ones, you actually can see what you do, so big plus. I will round the upper corners too, but since they had an angle, I can do it with the punch. Now I wanted to make the stacked tags with some holes in it, and I decided to go with eyelets. I like the big crocodile simply because it allows me to put my eyelets deeper in the page if I want to, and I don't have to clear the hole since everything that she punches goes on the mat. And I'm also using the very small eyelets, the 1/4 of an inch. In different colors. This little pack was actually bought at Michael's. And as you probably noticed, I also sewed around my tags and didn't use the round cover. Not the round cover, but the round protecting holes. Just the eyelets. Now I'm using some jute twine to garnish my tags, and I will also attach the others in a line with another thread. Which at this point I'm not sure if I'm going to put some pearls, some jewelry around. I feel like there's something missing from the finish. You can see that now, but at the end you'll see it's like there's something missing between each tags. wanted to put the thread back in, and of course my little eyelet wasn't allowing me to do it, so I tried with a needle. That didn't work either, and I finally realized that with the black thread at the upper right corner on the screen, I could actually just use it to place the twine. Don't know how to explain it. It'll be easier now that you can see it. So by using this way, it was a lot easier to put the twine back in. This was kind of a guide. Yeah. I can't find my words right now to explain what it is that I did in English. So now I'm placing that twine in the knot so it won't go anywhere. As you can see, although they are well spaced, I think they need some pearls in between. So we're nearing the end of this video. Thank you for spending this time with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. It will help my channel. And don't forget also to go to my Ko-fi page. The link will be in the description box for the freebie. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!